Hello, Angeline Wehmeyer, the Entrepreneur's Guide to Massive Financial Success. Today, I'd like to continue our conversation about how do you become an abundant wealth creator. Yesterday, we talked about the mindset about money, your relationship about money. Today, I'd like to talk about a very important 4 P's, I believe. Number 1, it's called patience. During the process, when I'm helping people with their personal investment and things like that, I have seen this one group of people, they are very driven by instant gratification. Means that I want to make money now, I want to make money today, right? And I personally been through that. I still remember years ago on the journey to pursue financial success, I want to do things fast, right? I'm looking for the next shiny object that can make me rich overnight. That's why when I went to different seminars, whatever they say, I do. When people say, yeah, why don't you invest in real estate? Which is I did. I made a fortune in real estate, but I also lose a lot of money in real estate. People say, why don't you do option and stocks? Look at how high it is. And then I did, right? And guess what? I lost a lot of money during the process. And when some people say, why don't you invest in this business? It's new. It have a lot of great potential. Your $10,000 a couple of years can grow to $100,000, right? So I get greedy. I did it too. So I had done so many different other investment, and then guess what? It ended up all being not very successful. And then I realized that why is that? And one day when my dad was planting a grape tree, and I saw that little tree, right? Looks like pretty ill, looks pretty sick. And then he planted it on the ground. And every single day, he take care of that plant. And day by day, I saw that plant start to grow. And then guess what? A couple of months later, and I saw it become very, very healthy. And then a couple of years later, I saw that it turned into a very, very healthy tree. And no matter what kind of a storm hits, it's always very, very strong on the ground. And that reminds me about my own personal wealth creation journey. Over the years, I was chasing the next shiny object to make me rich overnight, right? To build wealth, like massive wealth in a short amount of time. And because I have that mentality, that's why my investment ended up being unsuccessful. And then later on, when I get into the financial services industry, once I understand the compound interest, the rate of return, right? How do your money just steady grow, and it creates a tsunami return in the long term. And then I realized that that's what true wealth is all about. Because we have seen many people, they made millions, but guess what happened to them? They lose millions. Like 2008. Before 2008, everybody is so happy. The investment is rocking. And what happened after 2008? We have seen a lot of real estate investors, they lost everything overnight. A lot of stock, people do stock also. And then later on, I apply the principle that I learned, right? I will allocate my assets. I put certain percentage into the long-term investment, which means that it will give me a steady growth for my future retirement. And I allocate a certain amount of percent of my investment into like midterm, like 3-5 years, right? Midterm. And then I allocate some of my percentage in the short term, right? like stocks and Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff. So I have a strategy, and I understand that I have the patience, not just to jump into things, right? I will have a strategy, like for my long term, I will patiently set my money aside and let it grow. I don't touch it. And so is for my midterm also. So if you want to build a long-term sustainable wealth, remember my father's story, planting a seed and then consistently and patiently and water that money tree seeds. And by the time you know it, the seeds will sprout and then it will give you the fruits for the rest of your life. And here's the thing. I want you to think about this. Imagine, right? You're planting a seed and a tree. Do you want the tree to grow stronger or weaker? Right? So when you're planting a tree, you patiently water them. The longer the tree grow, the stronger the roots on the ground. So whenever the storm hits, you have a very, very strong tree. It can never be wiped out by the storm. And that's how do you build a long-term, sustainable, solid wealth? But it all starts with you. Are you willing to apply the strategy that I just shared with you for your long-term retirement? Be patient. Have patience to let your money tree grow and grow and grow so that you can benefit the fruit for the rest of your life. Okay? So my name is Angeline. I hope today's message add value to you and open your mind and develop a new mindset about how do you look at wealth? How do you look at money? It's having patience, right? And embrace the journey of this long-term sustainable wealth.